The president today unveiled a nearly $4 trillion budget. The 2,000-page plan includes programs to improve the nation's infrastructure and help the middle class, primarily financed by higher taxes on corporations and the wealthy. And it sets the stage for a big budget fight with Republicans.
I know there are Republicans who disagree with my approach. And I've said this before. If they have other ideas for how we can keep America safe, grow our economy, while helping middle-class families feel some sense of economic security, I welcome their ideas. But their numbers have to add up.
Eamon Javers has more on the proposal from Washington. There's some fighting words out there, Eamon, about this proposal. Does it have a chance?
No, Sue, it doesn't. This is DOA on Capitol Hill, but all budgets to some extent really are. I mean, what happens here at the beginning of the budget cycle is the president puts out his wish list up to Capitol Hill. That's controlled by Republicans. They're not going to necessarily take everything Obama wants. But think of this as sort of the opening salvo in an ongoing year-long negotiation. The president's laying out where he thinks things ought to go. Where they actually go will be very different.
What are the new taxes that he's proposed, and whom would they hit?
Well, a lot of taxes for the wealthy, so taxes on banks, taxes on inheritance, also some taxes on corporations, including a proposal to tax companies' earnings that are overseas right now. Initially, the teaser rate Obama would have at 14%, but then after that it would go up to 19% per year in the outgoing years. So a couple of new taxes there for corporations and the wealthy, and Obama says that he would match those with credits and benefits for people in the middle class and the poor.
If you had to be a betting man, Eamon, what proposals do you bet would actually gain some traction on the Hill? Is there anything in the budget that might work with Republicans?
Well, the president's proposing more spending here for the Pentagon. That's obviously something that Republicans like. And I also think that ultimately they're going to have to do something about these foreign earnings of U.S. corporations. Somewhere in there is a compromise waiting to happen. We'll see whether or not these are the numbers. Probably not. But they're sitting at a table and they're proposing some deals here. So we'll see whether they can get something done this year.
Very quickly, does the word sequestration appear? Where does that one come from or go?
Yeah, the president would like to get rid of sequestration. Remember, that was the deal that they had a couple of years ago that actually ended up lowering a lot of the deficits. The president here taking credit for a lot of that deficit lowering, but saying that that was mindless austerity, and he wants to move past that by increasing spending in certain areas that he thinks are important.
Eamon, thanks, as always. Eamon Javers in Washington.